Hi everyone, I'm Tanvir Ahmed and today we are going to speak about English speaking skills. I'm not a certified trainer. I am doing this because I like helping people, and people want to hear this from me. So this video today is going to be about the little small things that I used to do in my daily life and I still do. Today again I have a homework for you, and the homework is on the description box. There's a link, okay, it will take you to the website, which is my own website, and I have an exercise for you. You have to do the exercise and send it over to me, and once you do that, post a comment saying that you've done it, so that I can just to reconfirm. So let's get into the video now. Before I do that, I would ask you to consider subscribing and also following me on Instagram. If you can please hit the bell icon, because that is how you get updated about my every single video. Point number one that I have for you, which I used to do very frequently, was that I used to observe people whose English I used to like. So there was a girl in my class, her name was Shreya. I still remember. She used to speak. I used to like her language. I used to like the way she used to speak, and everybody used to like it actually. The thing that I noticed most about her was that she never used to try and impress people with her English. She used to be very natural, very simple, and with the minimum possible words she would just express her idea to the other person and move on. And that is something that I think I picked from her. I used to focus on impressing people and using all the fancy words, but I don't really think that you need that. You don't need fancy words, you need the most simple, least fashionable words. All that is important is getting your thought across. If you're using fancy words but your expression is lost in it, you're not being able to convey what you wanted to say, your communication can never be good. You may have a very good command over your English, but having a good command over communication is a totally different ballgame altogether. You be very good with your technical aspects of English, but unless you are able to convey your thoughts, unless you are able to express yourself, your communication will always remain poor. So the next thing that I started doing was that I started reading books. Don't get me wrong, I was never interested in books. Neither am I now. I don't like reading books, but I used to do that because I knew that if I want to learn something which I do not know, or I'm not really good at, I would rather learn it from somebody who owns it, okay, who has a very good command over it. And who better than English authors to do that? I used to do the reading on internet also. I still do. And whenever I see a good new word, I look it up in the dictionary. Now another problem is that people think that if I'm going to see 10 words in a day in the dictionary, I'm going to remember 10. No, it doesn't work that way. If I look up 100 words in a dictionary in a span of 3 months, I'm telling you I can barely remember 8 or 10 of them. And my purpose is solved. It's only how much I need to know. You cannot remember all the words that you look up in a dictionary. The thing that really helped me after the habit of observing people, the live examples, was my habit of watching Netflix. Mostly because I wanted to learn their speaking skills, and I think it did a fair job for me. So whatever you see me doing right now, whatever way you feel I speak right now, I think more than 50% of it is because of my habit of watching American shows, and I have repeatedly said this to you, please inculcate this habit. If you're not listening to me, if you're still not doing this, I don't know who you should blame, but I guess you should blame yourself. Then one more thing I used to do was I used to push myself public speaking. I used to go up to people, try and talk to them in English. See, don't get me wrong, it wasn't that I was flawless, I was not. I used to make mistakes, I used to make a lot of mistakes. My own friends have laughed at me. They've mocked me. People will laugh at you. But you decide if we'll withstand their laugh now, or after 2 years from now, or 10 years from now. You have to face them, because whenever you start learning something new, you make mistakes. So if somebody is laughing at you, probably the fault is not in you. The fault is in their character. If they are trying to laugh and break somebody's spirit, there's something wrong with them. Your spirit is perfectly fine. You're doing the right thing for yourself. You're trying to learn something and you are faltering. It's okay. The thing I think that really played a very important role was my observation. The more you observe, the more you learn. So always try and keep your observation open. Even right now while you're watching this video, observe what all I am doing on the video. Observe my movement of hands. Observe my eye movement. Observe how I speak words. Where do I take pauses? What is my general style? Pick up those things, something that you like, pick up that. Something that you don't like, just choose what you want to learn. And one other thing that will definitely help you. See, speaking, listening, writing, reading, these things cannot be separated from each other when you're trying to learn English. They all go together. So you will have to do all of these together. If you want to speak properly, you have to get into the habit of writing also. Because when you write, you think. You get a chance to think. And that is when you will correct yourself more often. If there's something. Even today when I'm writing my diary. I write a diary. I usually do. We'll show it to you. See, I do write a diary. So even right now, when I feel like I'm trying to express something on the diary, but I'm not getting a proper word for it, I look it up in the thesaurus. Okay, one creepy thing that I often do, and I hope you'll never see me doing it, is that I speak to myself. I very often speak to myself, and sometimes I speak so loudly that I actually have to look around that nobody is watching me. Speaking to yourself, sometimes that can add to your practice. Why not? Okay, if you find that creepy, don't do it, but I used to do that. And I'm being honest with you. So I'm telling you this as well. One nice habit that you can inculcate, which I used to do, but I don't do it anymore, is that you can start solving exercises in English on the internet. There are many very good websites on the internet, which have very good exercises for English. Start doing that. Really do it. So the good thing over here is that you know, for you to start receiving compliments for your English, you don't have to be very good in English. Initially, in the early stages, when people started saying that about me, inside I used to laugh, because I knew that I was very far from being perfect. So even if you will improve 10% or 20% from where you are right now, people are going to start noticing that about you. And the moment that starts to happen, it is going to act like a solid motivational factor for you. I think I have said a lot. I don't know how much you'll be able to learn or appreciate it. But whatever I've told you, I have really done it myself. And that's why I'm able to tell you with this much confidence, that if you follow them, it will definitely help you. Because there is no other way than being consistent. Because your fight is with yourself, not others. As you have to work out daily to make your muscles, this is a kind of workout that you must do daily. And there is no shortcut to it. If you want to build your body, you have to work out daily, right? And if you want to build your language, you have to again work out daily by speaking in that language. Your English might have improved by now if just watching the video was sufficient. You have been watching videos on YouTube for many years. In the end, I would like to tell you one thing, that right now I have approximately 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. There will come a day, God willing, when I'll have 1M subscribers. Then people will come to me and ask, how did you learn YouTube? At that time also I will not have anything special to tell them. Just that I work daily. Whatever thing that you're aiming to achieve in life, it is obviously good, that's why you want it. And if it is good, then it will not be easy to get it. And if it is easy to get, then it cannot be good. People say these about girl, isn't it? If she is good, she will not be easy. And if she is easy, she won't be good. And yes, don't make it a burden. Enjoy the path, enjoy this journey. Please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, hit the bell icon, and you know the drill. I'll see you again, bye.